Cricket is a sport with a rich and complex history that spans several centuries. A game that has grown from humble beginnings into one of the most popular and culturally significant sports worldwide. Its origins are somewhat shrouded in mystery, with references to ball and stick games dating back to the medieval period in England, particularly in the southeastern counties such as Kent and Sussex. The earliest definite written evidence of cricket comes from the 16th century, when it was primarily a children's game. But it quickly evolved into a sport played by adults, gaining traction among all social classes. In its earliest form, cricket was played on open fields or village greens with simple equipment, wooden bats that resembled hockey sticks more than modern cricket. Bats, a ball made of rolled up cloth or leather, and rudimentary wickets fashioned from sticks or branches. The rules were informal and varied greatly from place to place, reflecting the local traditions and the casual nature of the sport at that time. By the 17th century, cricket had developed a competitive element, with betting becoming a common aspect of matches, and the game began to attract the attention of the English gentry, who recognized both its recreational value and potential for social prestige. Clubs were formed, and with them came attempts to standardize rules. Although it was not until the 18th century that cricket began to emerge as an organized sport. The Hambledon Club, established in the 1760s in Hampshire, was one of the first clubs to introduce significant innovations that shaped the modern game, including the standardization of the pitch length and the adoption of the three-stump wicket, replacing the earlier two-stump version. Bowling styles also evolved during this period. The traditional underarm bowling, where the ball was rolled or skimmed along the ground, began to give way to round arm and eventually overarm bowling, introducing greater pace and bounce that challenged batsmen and changed the dynamics of the game. This period saw spirited contests and increasing public interest, with cricket matches becoming social occasions, drawing crowds from surrounding areas. The Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC, founded in 1787 and based at Lord's Cricket Ground in London, became the guardian of the laws of cricket, formalizing the rules and providing a consistent framework for how the game was played. The MCC's influence spread rapidly, bringing coherence to cricket rules across England and later internationally. The 19th century marked the global spread of cricket, coinciding with the expansion of the British Empire. British military personnel, colonists, and merchants introduced the game to countries like Australia, India, South Africa, New Zealand, and the Caribbean. Cricket was embraced enthusiastically in these regions, often becoming a symbol of colonial identity, pride, and later resistance. In India, for example, cricket was initially played mainly by British expatriates, but gradually gained popularity among the native population, evolving into a unifying national sport post-independence. The first international cricket match is recorded to have been played between the United States and Canada in 1844, though cricket did not maintain a strong foothold in North America. More significant was the historic Test match played between England and Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in 1877, marking the beginning of Test cricket, the longest and most traditional format of the game. Test cricket, played over up to 5 days, is considered the ultimate test of skill, patience, and stamina, revered by purists and cricket historians. The Ashes series, originating from an 1882 match in which Australia defeated England on English soil for the first time, remains one of cricket's most celebrated rivalries, embodying deep national pride and competitive spirit. Throughout the 20th century, cricket saw legendary players whose feats elevated the game to new heights. Sir Bradman of Australia stands as the greatest batsman in history, with an astonishing Test batting average of 99.94, a record unlikely to be surpassed. His dominance during the interwar period inspired generations and symbolized Australian sporting excellence. The West Indies produced iconic figures such as Sir Garfield Sobers, an extraordinary all-rounder, and Sir Vivian Richards, whose aggressive batting style transformed the game in the 1970s and 1980s. Indian cricket witnessed the rise of Sachin Tendulkar, whose prolific career spanned over 2 decades, breaking multiple records and uniting a cricket-crazy nation. Cricket evolved tactically as well, with innovations in field placement, bowling techniques, and batting strategies. The game's complexity increased as players and coaches sought new ways to outwit opponents, resulting in the development of formations like the slip cordon, variations in spin bowling, and aggressive batting styles that have kept the sport dynamic and engaging. As the world grew busier and spectators demanded faster-paced entertainment, new formats were introduced. The One-Day International (ODI) format emerged in the early 1970s, designed to complete a match within a single day, usually around 8 hours. The inaugural Cricket World Cup in 1975 showcased this format, quickly becoming a global spectacle. ODIs combined the traditional elements of cricket with increased excitement, compelling teams to balance aggression and strategy. The most radical innovation came with the introduction of 2020 T20 cricket in 2003, condensing the match to approximately 3 hours and emphasizing high scoring, fast pace, and entertainment. T20's success transformed cricket's commercial landscape, attracting younger audiences, increasing television viewership, and enabling lucrative leagues like the Indian Premier League, IPL, which features international stars competing for massive crowds and broadcast deals. Alongside these developments, cricket has faced challenges and embraced reforms. The sport has had to confront issues such as corruption, match-fixing scandals, and questions about maintaining fairness and integrity. Technological advancements, like the Decision Review System, DRS, have been implemented to assist umpires in making accurate calls, enhancing the fairness of the game while also sparking debate over the human element. Women's cricket has undergone remarkable growth, evolving from a niche pastime to an internationally recognized and professionally supported sport with its own World Cup tournaments and domestic leagues, contributing to greater gender equality in cricket and sports more broadly. Cricket's cultural impact is profound. It is more than a game. It is a social phenomenon that unites diverse populations, fosters national identity, and serves as a platform for social change. Historic rivalries, such as the tense and politically charged contests between India and Pakistan, capture worldwide attention and transcend the sport itself. Cricket diplomacy has played a role in easing tensions and fostering dialogue in volatile regions. Iconic venues like Lord's in London, the Melbourne Cricket Ground, Eden Gardens in Kolkata, and the Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg are not only sporting arenas, but also cultural landmarks steeped in history. Cricket's traditions, such as the wearing of white clothing in test matches, the emphasis on sportsmanship encapsulated by the phrase, "It's just not cricket," and the rituals of tea breaks and the toss contribute to its unique character. The evolution of cricket equipment reflects advancements in safety and performance. Bats have been engineered for optimal power and control. Protective gear like helmets, pads, gloves, and guards safeguard players from injury. And innovations in ball manufacturing have standardized play conditions. The fitness and athleticism of modern cricketers have increased dramatically, with fielding becoming a vital component of the game, showcasing acrobatic catches and rapid reflexes. The governance of cricket lies with the International Cricket Council, ICC, which administers the rules, organizes international competitions, and seeks to expand cricket's reach while maintaining its core values. The ICC faces the ongoing challenge of balancing tradition with innovation, global expansion with the preservation of cricket spirit, and commercial interests with fairness and accessibility. Local and grassroots cricket remains the lifeblood of the sport, played in schools, clubs, and informal settings around the world, fostering community, teaching teamwork, and nurturing the next generation of talent. Cricket is a sport that has continually adapted, survived wars, political upheavals, and cultural shifts, growing into a unifying force that connects millions of people across continents. From the pastoral village greens of 16th century England to the glittering stadiums of the 21st century, cricket's journey is a testament to its enduring appeal and capacity to evolve. It is a game of patience and power, strategy and spontaneity, tradition and transformation, a living history written ball by ball, innings by innings, and generation by generation.